Good evening. Hold on. Nah, screw it. See my bald head. See my milk dud head tonight. Hey, guess what, y'all? They always say, man, first and foremost, shout out to the mighty LDBC. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody out there that make this channel what it is. I am Trill Will LDBC or nothing, and I want to wish every last one of my subscribers, every one of you who I call family, a very prosperous new year. And I do apologize for my tardiness. I was in rehearsal a little bit longer than I thought I was going to be, but here I am. Y'all want to see a surprise? Because I got a new toy. Yes, indeed. Check this out. This is sheesh. Now, I can turn this off now. I went and upgraded my camera. I upgraded my camera, and I am quite proud of it. You see how clear it is now? See how pristine this camera is. I went and bought myself one of the best streaming cameras money can buy, and I am very proud of myself. I can literally turn all of these lights off now because this camera does everything. It sees everything. See? Now, 3 things I ask when I go live. Number 1, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you click the bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I create content on this channel. And number 3, donate. Donate to the channel. This is why I ask you to donate, because I can do cool stuff like this. I upgrade my camera. I can upgrade everything. This is a Sony VF1. And this thing is sharp. It's a ZV-1F. Sony ZV-1F. And this thing is clean as a... Sheesh. Let me shout all y'all out today. I gotta shout y'all out today. Who all we got up in here today? My favorite person in the world, Benny Loco. How you doing? Julie, hello. How are you? Lisa, how are you, Queen? Hope you are well. Hope everything's good. My dog Kevin in the building. What's good with it? How you doing, my little brother Stephen L. the Mizak? What's up with it, brother? SFL is in the building. How about it? How about it? Jax, good evening, Queen, and Happy New Year to you and yours. All that good stuff. Mr. Vino got it in the building with the shotgun to your body. Alrighty. Yep. Diane is in the building. Happy New Year. How y'all like the new camera? Y'all like it? Michael Fleming in the building. What's going on, King? How you do, man? How you do, man? How you do? Yeah. Carpe Diem in the building. What's up with it, Brody? What's up, Detroit in the building? What's happening with it? What's happening with it? How you feel? How you feel? Doggone it, how you feel? 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 Now. Back to the lecture at hand. Now, this is the last live stream of 2025 that I will be doing. SFL in the super chat. Thank you so much for your donation, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, this camera is clean. And I'm trying to figure out, do I want to go back to putting up my green screen again, or do I want to just leave it as is? Do I want to go all the way out? I think I'm going to go all the way out, though. I think I'm going to go all the way out. I'm gonna go all the way out. I think my mama always told me, if you're gonna do something, do it. Make sure that Make sure that you do it. And you do it royally. You do it royally, sir. You do it. Matter of fact, I want to see what it looks like if I turn. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna turn all the lights off in here. Hold on. Oh, do y'all see how cool this looks, bro? Hey, yo, y'all see how cool this looks? I got all the lights off in here. And dang, I can see good. I can see real good. Sheesh. That's so freaking dope. That is dope. That is dope. Turn off the lights. Light a candle. Man, that is so cool. Yeah, I bought this camera today. I was determined I was going to get me a new camera. But I can do this, and I love it because, I mean, the light sometimes gives me headaches. So, yeah, this helps me a whole lot, and I can, do my thing. It's clear. It's crystal clear. Like, dang, you can see my beard, every hair in my beard, and everything. Like, wow. Like, then I can do this, boom. Then it's like a whole bright ass day inside here, but it's, yeah. So let's talk about this year. Let's talk about this year. First, I want to thank the Almighty for giving all of us the strength to make it through this disgusting failure of a year. And I thought all day about what I wanted to say, how I wanted to end this year, and I want to end it exactly how I need to, telling the truth, standing on business, and talking pure cash shit about this stupid administration. I say this. I'm utterly disappointed in a lot of people who claim to be patriots, who claim to love this country. And I'm speaking as a veteran, as somebody who put their name and their life on the line here. My brother Detroit in the super chat, he said, Finding Trill, my best YouTube discovery this year. Bro, I am honored. I am honored I get to call some of y'all friends. I am so honored I get to call all y'all friends. I do. I am so honored that our paths all crossed. Because it wasn't a coincidence that we all met each other. It wasn't. It wasn't a coincidence. The Almighty saw fit to let our paths cross. And yet, here we are. Here we are. Here we are. I am so thankful for all y'all. I am. I got to meet a lot of cool people. Like, this whole year wasn't a total wash for me. And I mean, I know a lot of disappointing things happened, like with this administration being the biggest, most corrupt, most racist, most disgusting, most idiotic, most slow, most retarded, most dumbass, the most soulless bunch of fucking fuck-ups that ever fucked up. And I understand everybody's frustration. I do. I understand every last one of y'all's frustration. Sam Mac Boxing, what's up, Brody? I understand all y'all's frustration. I do. I 100% do. Because I'm here with you fighting. But everything about this year was not a complete failure. It wasn't. I wouldn't dare do that. Because I'd be lying. I met Benny Local this year. I met Jax this year. I met Kev this year. I met Pam this year. I met Detroit this year. Carpe Diem. I met a whole bunch of you guys. And this is what this live stream is going to be about. It's going to be about finding good when the world is full of shit. finding good in a world full of shit. I, Trill Will, am so thankful for every single one of you who I get to call friend, who I get to light this camera up, and I get to smile and laugh and joke and be mad and curse and holler. And, you know, I could think of 1,000,001 things I could be doing, but I'd rather be doing this. I got a silver hair right here by my mustache. I see it. It's gotta go. Ouch, I didn't get it. I got a silver hair by my mustache right here. Y'all see it? This camera sees everything. Jesus. This camera sees everything. This thing pulls no punches at all. I am so elated that I mean, it's one thing to go through this shit by yourself, but it's another thing to have a whole tribe of people fighting the same fight, and they all don't look like you. They all didn't grow up like you. We're all different, but we're still the same in a lot of ways. And I appreciate every last one of you guys. I do. So this is my thank you to everybody who's ever subscribed to this channel, who shared their thoughts and ideas, who comes through every time I light this camera. I want to say personally, from my family, from me, you, this is Screw Trill Will. This is from Nelson, from me. I love y'all. I do. And there's nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing that you can do about it. So deal with that. We are all in this fighting side by side, step in step, shoulder to shoulder, against the most disgusting administration that's ever got in the White House since we've been alive. Any of us in here. And I understand the road don't look too good right now. I understand that. I understand that. I understand. I totally understand. I understand frustration. I understand y'all not seeing an end to the madness. I understand everybody. I do. I totally understand y'all. I do. I gotta get a stand for this camera because I have a tendency to look this way, and I won't look because I read over there. Jesse said he running away. You can't run away. Yep, Jax, I agree with you 100%. The most anticipated obituary in the history of the world is waiting to be read by all of us. Like, Justin, what's up with it, man? Like, we have a pedophile, a sex trafficker, in the White House with 34 felonies. I want to see what my glasses look like on here. I'm gonna try to think of some way that I can move my camera. Cause look, I can switch cameras too. That's so dope. I can switch cameras. Y'all see how dark this camera is? How this other camera, you can tell the difference between this camera and the other camera. Like y'all can literally, you can tell the difference. You can legitimately tell the difference. Like you can tell the difference in the quality between this camera and this camera. But anyways, anywho, more and more stuff every day keeps coming out about Trump being a pedophile. And I am thoroughly convinced that a lot of Americans are pedophiles too. I would say that as a matter of fact. There we go. Now, I would say that I would say this as a matter of fact. Like, I believe that there's a lot of Americans of a certain demographic that are walking pedophiles right here in real time. They enjoy ruining the lives of little girls and little boys all over this country. Crazy, ain't it? Dang, this thing even make my glasses look, God. Wow. Y'all excuse me. Y'all gonna have to excuse me, cause yeah, I'm acting like I got like, yeah, I'm gonna be acting a fool with this new camera, dog. For real. It's like legitimately like a real camera. Freedom's March, my brother. What's up with it, family? I got the link with two of the brightest brains I ever had the pleasure of getting to know. Freedom's March and Coach Hudson. Man, yeah, this is gonna be that kind of show. It's gonna be that kind of a show, dog. It's definitely gonna be that kind of a show. It's gonna be that kind of a show. Y'all like my new outfit? I look all snazzy and stuff. Yay, all snazzy. Yay. Yeah. Treat yourself sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. Take care of yourself. Spoil yourself. I spoil myself all the time. And I love doing it. This light is dope. Nah, look, Benny Loco, this camera is not difficult to work at all. All you have to do is plug it in, go to the back of it, hit streaming, and then boom, you got this. It takes pictures too. Hold on, I gotta switch to the other camera so y'all can see what it looks like. Hold on. I gotta switch cameras. Hold on. I gotta switch cameras. Booyah. So y'all can see for yourselves. Okay. This is a Sony the Sony that I was telling y'all about. But I can see everything on this camera. Like literally, I can take this out. I can see exactly what I look like on the camera. See? You can see my camera up here. This is the camera. This is a Sony camera. But this thing is so dope. Oh my God, it's dope. This thing is dope, bro. For real. Like, for real, it's dope. I gotta get a card for it. I gotta get a memory card for it tomorrow. And that's what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get a memory card and a stand for it tomorrow, so I can put it somewhere over here. And it's Bluetooth. I can control it through my phone. Like, if I wanted to take pictures with this thing, it has like an app that goes with it. It has an app that goes with it and all that. Like this phone, this camera does everything. When I say everything, this thing does everything. Everything. Like, dead serious. It does everything. Like, you can take pictures with it. You can upload pictures from your cloud. You can Bluetooth. Yeah, it's Bluetooth too. It's Bluetooth to my phone right here. See? I don't know if you can see it. This is the app right here. You can see right there. Like I can take pictures from my phone. So. It's a lot on here that I can do with this. I can get different lenses to go on top of it. It's compatible with a lot of lenses. A lot. I can do remote shooting. It's got a cloud function. It's got all kinds of stuff to go with this thing, man. Like dead serious. It got so much to go with it. Hey, BZ, what's up, Brody? I got so much. But look, y'all see how clean my glasses look? No. Y'all see how clear you can see the name on the side, like real clear, like dope. That is dope. This ain't even 1080p. Just so y'all know, this is 720. Make me look all professional. Make me want to put on a suit. Makes me want to put on a suit. Man, listen, Detroit, we learned a lot this year, bro. We learned a lot. I discovered Michael Harriot, one of my favorite authors now. I've discovered many other books that I done fell in love with. I done fell back in love with reading, getting more educated. Like, dog. Hold on, let me see if I can make this thing turn around. Hold on. Hold up. Hold on. There we go. Let's see. Let's turn that around. There we go. There we go. See? Now y'all can see it clear. That's why it looked weird to me. That is why it looked weird to me. Okay. Now I got it right now. It's right now. I had it on mirror. But yeah, I learned this book. I read this book 3 times already. And I'll read it again because I find myself missing stuff still. I find myself missing stuff still. And we all, CC Motion, what's up, Brody? Happy New Year to you and your family. I've learned to share. And in that, I want to do something nice tonight. I want to get 2 people in the chat a copy of this book. 2. So it'll bring my grand total to like 10 books that I done bought for somebody, either the audio book or the audio book or the regular hardback copy. Jenny, how are you? I want to do that for somebody. My glasses look so neat on this camera. I'm sorry, y'all. I just keep catching myself staring at myself for real. Woke Mike, what's up, family? How you doing, man? I'm sincerely, y'all. I mean, if y'all don't learn nothing else from me tonight, or any other time, if y'all ain't learned nothing from me this year, in 2025, y'all do know that I stand for right. I stand for justice. I stand for facts. And I stand against racism and bigotry. I gotta make sure my face is always clean on this mug. Y'all can't catch me slipping here. I have no dry skin on my nose, like right there. See, the thing is, I can look and I can see and I can talk to y'all directly. Like, y'all are so cool. Did I tell y'all was cool? Y'all cool. Y'all are the coolest bunch of people in the world. And I appreciate every last one of y'all. I do. I appreciate y'all. I wonder, can I change this to 1080p? Let me see. Let's see. Oh. Oh. Cool. That is so dope. I wonder. Well, I tell you, boy, you learn so much playing with gadgets, my boy. Mm. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Diane's going live at 9 o'clock. So y'all tune in to her tonight. You know they're gonna go hard in the paint. I'm going to a New Year's party. I'm going to a New Year's party. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to a New Year's party. But this looks so cool. Hold on, y'all. I gotta take this off. I'm hot now. And y'all can see I'm not fat. Y'all can see I'm not fat. And you can see my tattoos. Wow. You can see all my tattoos. You can see my tattoos. Wow. This tattoo is special. And you can see all my scars. You can see all my tattoos. Wow. That is dope. That is dope. I look like I'm in shape. I look like I'm in shape on this bitch. That is dope. Are you bartending tonight? Damn, Kel, what you serving up, dog? I need something to drink. I'm drinking tonight. I'm drinking tonight. I need a drink after this year. Now I look in shape. I look like I'm in shape. I wonder if I can. I wonder if I can just like, wow, boy, y'all can really see how big I really am in real life. Like this camera does not stop any punches. It does not. I love this camera. I do. I really love this camera. I'm thinking about changing my clothes though, because I want to wear black and white tonight. Well, actually, I want to wear gray because I want to wear my other gray shoes that I haven't worn but once. I kind of want to wear that. This is so freaking cool. Three here. What's up, family? What's on y'all mind tonight? What y'all want to talk about? I can talk about the fact that a new Wall Street Journal article came out saying that Donald Trump was trafficking girls from Mar-a-Lago to Jeffrey Epstein. I am too, Jenny. I'm gonna be with you. I'm with you. I'm gonna make something cloudy tonight. Jeez, I need to. Of course, Justin. That's what you do when you get like a racist goofball prick on the internet lying about stuff. That's what you get. That is exactly what you get. That is what you get when you have this weenie walking around the internet lying. See, y'all see what happens when they want to make the Somali people the next fucking victim of the day. Y'all see a trend of what's going on? And let's play a game called Swear to God. Well, no, we ain't got to play Swear to God. Let's just play a game called Reality. Shall we deport Nicki Minaj? Yes, deport that bitch. I don't like her. She a coon. Can I ask y'all a series of questions? Y'all just answered with the truth. Which president has pardoned more criminals than any other president in your lifetime? Was it A, Joe Biden, B, Barack Obama, or C, Donald bitch-ass Trump? And go. Question was, which president has pardoned more criminals in your lifetime? Was it A, Joe Biden, B, Barack Obama, or C, the shit-stained Trump? Dinky. You got Dinky, you got Trump, the orange turd, Trump. Did Donald? Yeah. Which president has profited more from the presidency? Was it A, Joe Biden, B, Donald Trump, or C, Barack Obama? See, I mixed it up on y'all asses. So none of these Trump supporters will be out here saying, he just asking questions, you know everybody gonna answer this thing, what he keep doing it. Dumpy pants. Dump. President pedo. Yeah. Nah, Vino Gotti. Trump done made more money than anybody. Hand over fist. This man done made $2 billion. He made like $4 or $5 billion already. There ain't been not one president that ever profited as much as Donald Trump has. Joe Biden profited the least. Barack Obama only got money because he got a book deal after he got out of the presidency. Started doing speaking engagements and shit like that. But as far as doing shit like Trump did, Trump just actually, this motherfucker, this man is over here rigging the market so he makes more money. Man, I ain't listened to a Snoop Dogg song since he started coming. I haven't. My wife will tell you, I'm a big Snoop Dogg fan. I ain't listened to a Snoop Dogg album. Man, no, not now one. I ain't listened to it since. I ain't gonna listen to it. Donald Trump has profited more than every president in our lifetime. So now they're now attacking Tim Walz now. So now it is attack Tim Walz, then frame the Somalians as you're the biggest bunch of frauds in this country. But I got questions. Y'all know I have questions. So you mean to tell me the Somalians are a bigger fraud than this piece of shit right here? Talking about a couple $100 million versus $1.7 billion in fines. Right, Christina. Rick Scott is a sitting senator right now. And this man oversaw the largest Medicare fraud in the history of this country and was fined $1.7 billion and forced to step down. Then that sorry sack of shit pled the fifth 75 times under oath. But they want to talk about transparency and fraud in this country. Pieces of shit like him. Why is his net worth over $500 million? After he was discovered to be a fucking fraud anyway. After he stole all that money from Medicare that your tax dollars paid for, why ain't there no more heat for him? Why are y'all not mad at this piece of shit? Why y'all ain't mad at him? Why they ain't talking about him? Why they ain't have no congressional hearings about his is thievery. Him stealing shit. Because that's what he did. He stole money. They ain't said a word about it. Not one fucking word. Not one word. Yep, he forwarded it to his wife, Christina. $10 million to my wife. And ain't nobody said a word about it since. They want to talk about fraud, but they never want to talk about the real fraud. They do not want to talk about the real fraud. That's the crazy part for me. I still can't fathom a world where somebody like Donald Trump, who's been convicted of fraudulent shit, but he has the gall to open his mouth about Tim Walz, like Tim Walz is personally involved in the fraud that happened in Minnesota, like he wasn't cracking down on the fraud. They're trying to find any reason. They're trying to find any reason whatsoever. They try to blow up something. Anytime y'all hear Donald Trump talk loud about something, there's something inconspicuous that's going on in the background. Every time. Every time. Every single time. That's been the trending thing. That's been a trending thing. Donald Trump sees something. He sees the community that he doesn't like black women or immigrants or women in general. You see that. And then he'll go on live social, rage tweet in the middle of the night. And then you'll see that particular program that's helping a lot of people get defunded. So, I want y'all to see this. I thought that cross-eyed one bat stand nigga said that there was nothing legitimate. There ain't nothing to see here. What did Pam Bundy tell y'all? What did Todd Blanche tell y'all? There's nothing to see here. There's no files. I thought they said there wasn't no files. It's 5.2 million pages. And they only released 40,000 pages from the files from Jeffrey Epstein. That's not even 10%. That's not even 0.1% of the files. Not even 0.1%. Do y'all get it now? Do y'all get it now? Pam Bundy is a pedophile protector. Mashed Potatoes is a pedophile protector. Any maggot is a pedophile protector. They just lie about everything. So what did y'all learn this year? We have no Justice Department. We have a gaggle fuck of dumbasseries and pedophile protectors who lie and lie and lie and break the law and want you to live by the law. Yeah. They want you to obey the law while they break it in your face, while using your tax dollars to do it. They want you to follow a system, and they not abide by that same system. They're essentially above the law in their heads. They got a Republican Congress that ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing about it anyway. Mm-hmm. I want them fuckers to go to jail. I think the way we regain trust in this raggedy ass government is we start seeing these bastards go to jail. All of them. We start seeing congressmen and senators, congresswomen, all of them. Here's something else I learned.
For nearly 3 decades, I've been a career prosecutor. I've served during both Republican and Democratic administrations, and I've been guided by those principles in every role I've held. I continued to honor those principles when I was appointed to serve as special counsel in November of 2022. The decision to bring charges against President Trump was mine, but the basis for those charges rests entirely with President Trump and his actions, as alleged in the indictments returned by grand juries in 2 different districts. Our investigation developed proof beyond a reasonable doubt that President Trump engaged in a criminal scheme to overturn the results of the 2020 election and to prevent the lawful transfer of power.
Sheesh.
Our investigation also developed powerful evidence that showed that President Trump willfully retained highly classified documents after he left office in January of 2021, storing them at his social club, including in a ballroom and a bathroom. He then repeatedly tried to obstruct justice to conceal his continued retention of those documents.
I'll answer your question in a second, Brandon.
I remain grateful for the counsel, judgment, and advice of my team as I executed my responsibilities. I am both saddened and angered that President Trump has sought revenge against career prosecutors, FBI agents, and support staff simply for doing their jobs and for having worked on those cases.
Yep.
These dedicated public servants are the best of us, and they have been wrongly vilified and improperly dismissed from their jobs. I made my decisions in the investigation without regard to President Trump's political association, activities, beliefs, or candidacy in the 2024 presidential election. We took our actions based on the facts and the law, the very lessons I learned early in my career as a prosecutor. We followed Justice Department policies and observed legal requirements. The timing and speed of our work reflects the strength of the evidence and our confidence that we would have secured convictions at trial.
Did you hear that? He was confident he was gonna nail his ass to the cross. He was confident. I was too.
If asked whether to prosecute a former president based on the same facts today, I would do so regardless of whether that president was a Republican or a Democrat.
See, this is why they wanted to hide. They wanted to hide Jack Smith from the public and have him testify behind closed doors, because they knew he was going to set it off to the left and set it off to the right. See, Donald Trump has convinced some of America that And you want to know something? Even though Merrick Garland drug his feet, just look, I want y'all to look at an excerpt from his 255-page, pretty much the overview of what he did during his investigation. And that's what he said. Our investigation developed proof beyond a reasonable doubt that President Trump engaged in a criminal scheme to overturn the results of the 2020 election to prevent the lawful transfer of power. Our investigation also developed powerful evidence that showed that President Trump willfully retained highly classified documents after he left office January of 2021, storing them in his social club, including the ballroom and the bathroom. He then repeatedly tried to obstruct justice to conceal his continued retention of those documents. Exactly what he just said. That man had plenty of evidence to charge this piece of shit. And Trump running around the country, wallowing his fat ass on the side of his shoes, whining about Russia. This motherfucker is proof positive. If this thing would have went to court, he would have nailed his ass to the cross. I want y'all to read another excerpt from his deposition. And in fact, one of the strengths of our case, and why we felt we had such strong proof, is all witnesses were not going to be political enemies of the president. They were going to be political allies. We had numerous witnesses who would say, I voted for President Trump and I campaigned for President Trump. I wanted him to win. The Speaker of the House in Arizona, the Speaker of the House in Michigan. We had an elector in Pennsylvania who is a former congressman who is going to be an elector for President Trump, who said what they were trying to do was an attempt to overthrow the government and illegal. Our case was built on, frankly, Republicans who put their allegiance to the country before the party. And so the president got information from people he trusted on other issues. He rejected it whenever it didn't fit him staying in office. Y'all see? Right there. Brandon asked, what is it going to take for force to happen? We have to be the force. November 4th is showing you proof positive. We can be the force that causes fear in the Republican Party. Look at what happened after November 4th. Look at what happened. All of these Republicans are now not seeking re-election, retiring, getting out of the way, because they see we're pissed off. We're all pissed off. More. Recent narratives about my team's work are false and misleading, including stories about our collection of toll records. Toll records were sought for historical telephone routing information collected after calls had taken place, identifying the incoming and outgoing call numbers, the time of the calls, and their duration. Toll calls do not include the content of the calls. Those records were lawfully subpoenaed and were relevant to a complete and comprehensive investigation. January 6th was an attack on the structure of our democracy in which over 140 heroic law enforcement officers were assaulted. So much for Back to Blue, huh? Over 160 individuals later pled guilty to assaulting police. Let me read that one more time. Over 160 individuals pled guilty to assaulting police that day. Exploiting that violence, President Trump and his associates tried to call members of Congress in furtherance of their criminal scheme, urging them to further delay the certification of the 2020 election. So who was the one causing the fraud? Who was the one causing the fraud, ladies and gentlemen? Who? Dinky. The only person that was committing fraud, who was a hoax, was this bitch ass piece of orange shit Trump. He was the only one. The only one. The only one. Check this, listen to this.
The evidence here made clear that President Trump was, by a large measure, the most culpable and most responsible person.
Hold on, I can't hear it. I gotta find one that's louder.
I think you would agree that those types of statements are sort of at the core of the First Amendment rights of a presidential candidate, right?
There is no historical analog for what President Trump did in this case.
Hold on, let me blow this up.
As we said in the indictment, he was free to say that he thought he won the election. He was even free to say falsely that he won the election. But what he was not free to do was violate federal law and use knowingly false statements about election fraud to target a lawful government function. Mm-hmm. That he was not allowed to do. And that differentiates this case
What's up with a ratchet?
from any past history.
I think you would agree.
See? Jack Smith, they're releasing Jack Smith's testimony that was behind closed door along with his attorney, which was smart on him. Because these dumbasses, y'all gotta remember Trump is a dumbass. I'm gonna see if I can hear this one. I want to see if I can hear this one. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can hear this one. That was super low, bro. Super, super low. I don't know how I can make that louder. Let's see if I can see. Hold on, y'all. I'm reading. Because y'all know Modest Touch, they break everything down. Okay, I'm going to read the transcript because I can barely hear it. Okay, it says, so did you develop evidence that President Trump, hold on, matter of fact, let me share this screen. Let me share this screen and then let y'all see it. I'm gonna let y'all see this. Let's see if I can make it bigger. I don't know if that's gonna make it bigger for y'all. Hold on. Let's see. Can y'all read that? Can y'all read that? Make sure y'all can read that. See if I can blow it up a little bit. Let me see if I can blow that up a little bit. There we go. Now y'all can see it. Now y'all can see it. Okay, there you go. Let me see if y'all can see it now. Can y'all see it now? I blew it up a little bit. Okay, so it says, so did you develop evidence that President Trump, was responsible for the violence at the Capitol on January 6th? Jack Smith's answer. So our view of the evidence was that he caused it and that he exploited it and that it was foreseeable to him. Question, but you don't have any evidence that he instructed people to crash the Capitol, do you? His answer was, as I said, our evidence is that he in the weeks leading up to January 6th created the level of distrust. He used that level of distrust to get people to believe fraud claims that weren't true. He made false statements to state legislators, to his supporters in all sorts of contexts, and was aware in the days leading up to the January 6th that his supporters were angry, and when he invited them and then directed them to the Capitol. Now, once they were at the Capitol, and once the attack on the Capitol happened, he refused to stop it. He instead issued a tweet that, without question in my mind, endangered the life of his own vice president. And when the violence was going on, he had to be pushed repeatedly by his staff members to do anything to quell it. And then, even afterwards, he directed co-conspirators to make calls to members of Congress, people who were his political allies, to further delay the proceedings. So Trump knew far well what the fuck he was doing. He knew what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing. Sheesh. I don't know how much more evidence people need. I don't know. I don't know, dog. I don't know how much more evidence y'all need to prove that this piece of shit was culpable, responsible for everything that happens. Like, his fat ass sat in that fucking kitchen and watched it and threw ketchup against the wall because he's a bitch ass nigga. That's who Trump is. Trump is a piece of shit. Man, they call Erica Kurt John Benet Scamsy. Lord Jesus. That's crazy. Okay, I guess I need to go into breaking down this bullshit of this goofball. Oh, of course I need to play this. I need to play this. And shout out. I want y'all to hear this. I want y'all to hear. Not 8697. Happy New Year to you and your family, man. Yeah, Trump blew Bubba too. Just so y'all know. There we go. I want y'all to hear this. This is Amazing Lucas, one of my favorite content creators on YouTube. And y'all listen to this. Check this out.
It's a case. Why are y'all constantly in our business, right? If you believe that these group of people are, low IQ, incompetent, likening to that of a monkey, why do you then have to burn up their communities? Right? Why? I don't understand. Why do you then have to codify your supremacy? If you are in fact supreme, why do you need laws to prohibit these people from reading, from writing, from building businesses, from voting? Why do you need laws for that? If they're so low IQ, you shouldn't have to worry about them reading. You shouldn't have to worry about them writing. You shouldn't have to worry about their businesses, right? Because their businesses are automatically going to fail because they're low IQ. They're inferior. But that's not what y'all have been doing throughout this history. If they're so low IQ, they're so incompetent, right? Why do y'all have to put drugs into their community?
See, that goes against everything that Charlie Cook said. Everything. If you're so superior, if you're so amazingly superior to me as a black man in America, then why do you need laws to discriminate against me since I'm so low IQ? I shouldn't be able to figure out how to make it financially in this country if I'm low IQ, right? If I'm stupid, right? I shouldn't be able to graduate from college if I'm stupid, right? No, okay. All right, cool.
Why do y'all have to kill their leaders? Why? It seems that y'all are saying something out of your mouth, but your behavior is going a little differently because your behavior is showing a sense of fear of inferiority on your behalf.
Wake up, nigga.
It's showing that you have to oppress and subjugate these group of people because if you don't, they're going to really outshine you. They're really going to show you who's really the inferior group.
You see that in the military, right? Black representation in the military before Trump was oversaturated because we were doing our thing in the military. We were doing our thing in the military. So yeah, of course he had to go and fuck that up. He had to.
People. That's what they're showing me, okay? Because all their behaviors is showing that, hey, it seems that you have to, handicap these people in order for you to look good. Damn, that's what history is telling me, and even presently. Because when he talks about the communities and everything, you always look into that. Because what they honestly want to say is what I just said. Oh, they're just low IQ, low inferior and all. Okay, if that's the case, then leave us alone. But y'all can't do that. Y'all can't do that to the extent that you're literally flying to Africa. Damn. Now, one thing I will say I agree with Dave Smith on is that you can't blame white people for everything, okay? You can't blame for everything.
But you kind of can't just blame all your problems on white people and racism. I mean, that actually is not really what's holding black people back in this country. And I think.
But you can't blame them for 99.9%. Historically, right? Because let's just be honest. These are the people that say, hey, we were kings, we were by-kings, we were civilization builders, we built all this world. Okay, we did all this. Okay, so if you did all this, you created the systems in place, you upheld the systems in place.
Listen to this.
You then elected, Supreme Court to do the same exact thing, right? If you did all this, how are you not taking accountability for what you yourself claim that you did? You're the one that say you do the FBI, CIA because you're so high IQ. But then you also brag about how you destroyed, black communities, how you were terrorizing black people, how black people couldn't look at you or they'd be lynched. You want to go back to the good old days, make America great again, where you lynching black people and all this, and women are in the kitchen. And I'm just understand, how do you brag about this, but then also don't want to take any accountability and responsibility for your actions and how they've had an impact? And I find it interesting that a white Jew would say this. That's fascinating to me. You mean a Jewish person who constantly wants to talk about the Holocaust? And if you even question anything about the Holocaust, whether it's the numbers, whether who killed Hitler, whether what happened afterwards, whether how they came into power, that now you're a bad guy, you get silenced. But you then want to talk about, well, just get over it for black people? That's weird. And then you got a white Mexican who's an anti-Semite, who's also a homosexual, talking about, well, y'all need to reproduce and have Chad wives and everything, and the Jews this and the Jews that. That's really fascinating. That's really fascinating.
Top down the comment section.
Wow. He said a lot in that. Vic girl, how you doing? Happy New Year to you. Yes. We got questions. This new camera is dope. This new camera is so dope. This new camera is so freaking dope. I like it. What do y'all think? What do y'all think of the new camera? I'm gonna get some new neon lights too, so it can give you that ambiance. The ambiance of all those wonderful lights. All those wonderful lights. I just got so many things. So many things. Y'all want to hear some more shit about Laura Loomer that y'all probably didn't know about? Don't worry, I'm gonna show you anyway.
Here's where it gets really good. Back in 2015, before all the bans and all the controversy and all the influence, unfortunately, she was just a student at Barry University in Miami trying to figure out how to get attention with a face like hers.
Student suspended? Well, a woman in the middle of a campus controversy says Barry University has booted her from class. NBC6 reporter Jamie Garola live in Miami Shores with the latest on this. Jamie, what's this all about?
Well, the suspension means that student is not allowed here on campus and is not allowed to go to class. Now, according to an apparent suspension letter, the university says the student created a hostile environment here. An undercover video on this website created a firestorm of negative publicity for Barry University. Project Veritas alleges the school is sympathetic to the terror group ISIS, and they argue a secretly recorded video taken by a student proves it.
This student came to me and had the courage, and we decided to partner with her and work with her. But it's not limited to Barry.
Senior Laura Loomer partnered with Project Veritas and its president, James O'Keefe.
And the method she chose, absolutely unhinged. She teamed up with Project Veritas. And if you are not familiar with who they are, buckle up. Project Veritas is the most officially groyper organization of all time, founded by none other than James O'Keefe, who I didn't know who he was until I was at Coachella. He founded it in 2010, and it's a far-right activist group that uses hidden cameras to play private investigator. Their whole thing is sending operatives, yes, that's literally, they call their employees operatives, into liberal organizations, mainstream media, and progressive groups with fake identities and concealed recording devices. So that way they can produce very deeply deceptive edited sting videos, and like very deceptively edited. We're talking about reality TV levels of manipulation.
Why do all those guys look like fucking dorks? Why? Why do they all look like fucking dorks? Why? They all look like fucking dorks. Dweebs, if you will. They look like dweebs. They look like fucking dweebs every time.
Housewives Bravo trailer editing, taking clips out of context, rearranging timelines, cutting out crucial context, whatever it takes to make their targets look bad. They've gone after Planned Parenthood, NPR. She's gone from pretending to support ISIS on a college campus to actually having influence over our national security personnel decision.
Sheesh. That's disgusting behavior, dog. Disgusting behavior. Yeah, that fucking lame dude's a op. He been an op, though. He been an op, though. Hey, Shelton, this camera is so fucking dope. This camera is so
Here's where it
dope.
gets really good. Back in
This camera is dope.
If I see you, I'm going to F you up, N-word. Stop harassing white people. The reason white people are always suspicious is because you N-words are responsible for the majority of the crime. Go on Google and look up a effing statistic, you idiot. You look like an idiot doing this shit. Oh shit. Maybe one day you will wake up and abandon your tribalistic mindset and take accountability. No matter what N-words do, other N-words never acknowledge the fact that it's not right. You guys are sick and people like me are tired of it. S-word ain't always sweet with white people. F around with the wrong one like me and I swear to God, I'll curb stomp you. So I just want to show people, like, I get about 100 messages like this a day. And I don't take offense to them. It actually means that when I'm doing this working, it's making them angry and bringing some projections out. Like, it means that it's really true. Like, these things are true. They see it. They're offended by it, and they don't like, it being put in their face. So I'm gonna keep doing it, and you can try to curb stump me, if you want. Let's
Don't I got this. This is what we need to start doing in 2026 is full exposure of all these goofballs who get on the internet and love being racist on the internet but are pussies in real life. That's what we need. Lamont Griffin, what's up with it, bro? That's what needs to happen in 2026. More exposing racists, more beating the shit out of racists. Let's make being Nazi bitches again. Let's do that. Make a Nazi forget he's a Nazi again. Because Nazis need their ass kicked. And I think that's the problem going forward, is the fact. It's the fact that Donald Trump has emboldened these racists. And these racists love coming out saying stupid
I have
shit
had
like this.
80% more negative experience with the African American community in this country than with white people.
Words from Clay County School Board member Robert Alvaro sparking outrage online and all the way in Tallahassee. In a video posted to social media, the recently elected board member and Jacksonville firefighter makes comments about the African American community.
Because they're good, decent people. But that's the 20% of the people I have met, they're African Americans. The other 80%, they're being nasty, they're being rude, they're being problematic.
Alvaro also mentions far right-wing political commentator Nick Fuentes and his views on racism.
Also about what Nick Fuentes says that everybody has a little bit of racism on them. I agree.
The video has already been taken down from Alvaro's social media page, and he posted this video Saturday apologizing.
And I sincerely apologize.
No. No. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy when ICE pull up and throw your bitch ass in the back of a van. Oh my God, I will vote for Donald Trump. Y'all already know. Y'all already know what I got to do.
I will vote. I will vote for Donald Trump. Oh my God, I will vote.
I will vote.
I will vote for
Diane, rock out with your socks out. Piff. I gotta play that one more time.
Donald Trump. The people go out to vote, no fear, no more. Vote Donald Trump. The people go out to vote, no fear, no more. Vote for Trump. Let's go. Vote for Trump. If you wanna keep
America great. Yeah, shut your bitch ass up. Shut up. Shut up. Oh my God, I will vote. I will be deported by Donald Trump. Yeah, these motherfuckers, man. Yeah, he's a nasty, dirty, racist ass bastard. That's what he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yeah. This some crazy shit right here, bud. Jesus Christ. I'm tired of these motherfuckers. I don't know about y'all. I'm tired. I am tired. Don't be lumping us into damn groups with these motherfuckers. Don't be trying to say black and brown. None of that shit. Because my brother asked for it. You know I got to play my song for the book dancers. Hold on, dog. I gotta set up the table right. I gotta set the table right, my boy. Gotta set the table up. There we go.
Jigga who, jigga boos, jigga coons.
They're everywhere. They're over there.
They're ready to sell you out.
Jigga boo, jigga coon. Fucking coons. Fucking Sambos. That song is a theme song, dog. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I gotta talk about what I've learned in 2025. I learned that people ain't shit. One more time for my dog.
And a little bit of clout. The jig is up for all your jigaboos.
Jigaboo, jigaboo.
You're not welcome here, and we don't rock with you.
Don't rock with you.
So go back to your cooniverse.
Your cooniverse.
Cause being a jigaboo is nasty work. I hop online. All I see is coons and jigaboos. Coons and jigaboos.
Coons and jigaboos.
Coons and jigaboos. They shuck and jive. I can't stand these coons and jigaboos. Coons and jigaboos.
Coons and jigaboos. Nasty work, dog. Fucking coons and jigaboos. I don't like them. Y'all don't like them. We all in agreement with one another. I love that song. Ever since I found that song, I can't help but to play it. They're gonna have to keep flagging me for playing that song. I really don't give a shit. Don't care. But they done pulled out the videos and everything. They done pulled out the videos on everything, just showing this piece of shit. Ain't even this motherfucker. I gotta show y'all this. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all gotta see this. Y'all got to see this. Nick Shirley is a piece of shit, a fucking fraud with some fucking weird dude named Dave, and this motherfucker's weird too. Hold on, I gotta show y'all this. I've got to show y'all this. Mahari, Happy New Year to you and your family. I gotta show y'all this. I gotta show y'all this. So y'all know, y'all got to see this. There you go.
I've seen Elon Musk amplifying this kid every 30 minutes on Twitter. And this was the moment that we all should have known that it is a grift and it is meant to distract. Because what, did they have these sweaters just like ready to go? Come on, man. This is a joke. Like, oh, we're going to sell hoodies now because we tried breaking into some daycares and they wouldn't let us in, or we came before or after hours. Like, dude, nobody wants you people showing up to daycares and trying to open the doors. You don't have kids. It's weird. But the worst part is Elon Musk is literally calling for Tim Walz to be arrested. But I got a question.
Fuck, dude. If you lose some fuck. It does seem that way. You can't just be like, yo, I'm like, how long do you think my...
Man, fuck this weird ass fucking ketamine snorting bastard. I can't stand this ugly motherfucker, dog. You're a fucking immigrant. Send his ass back to send his ass to damn prison in damn Africa. Let him go there. Sick of this dirty motherfucker here. Your beard even look dirty.
Elon would be in jail if Trump didn't win. Kind of makes everything in Pennsylvania make a lot more sense now, doesn't it? That's why he needed to do that $1 million giveaway every day, because he was fighting for his life. But you know what else?
These people are insane.
Wait for it.
Sleeping in the office. In fact, when they did fund us, they realized that we were illegal immigrants.
Well,
that's Elon Musk's brother.
It's a gray area.
Gray area. Oh, that's funny. It's a gray area for Elon Musk. And it seems to be a gray area for all the white immigrants coming from South Africa. You know, the ones who all got picked up by ICE because they forgot to do the paperwork. It rules for thee, but not for me. Nick Shirley is just a useful pawn in this whole thing because they don't have Charlie Kirk anymore. Kyle Rittenhouse isn't viable no matter how many times they try. Erica Kirk, unfortunately, is the worst widow ever. So they've got to bring this kid in. And unfortunately, his first was a swing and a miss because Amy Bach has already been arrested, and like this stuff is
in prison already
in the court system. And guess what it happened under, or who I should say? Joe Biden. That's right. It's already being addressed. So this isn't a big story. It's a nothing. And the fact that Donald Trump just took food out of the mouths of every American child that needs some type of government assistance and put that stress on those parents that didn't know they were going to have to find food for their kids on, New Year's Day. So congratulations, you pro-life Christians are doing a fucking fantastic job. Please keep it going.
Sheesh. Disgusting behavior, dog. Yep. Hey, Detroit, you picking up what I'm putting down, big dog? Yeah. Cause that's all this is. This is a grift. It's nothing but a grift. Nothing but a grift. He's already been debunked like a billion times. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all another video. Y'all remember when that fucking douchebag went to a fucking daycare claiming, these people are not running a real legitimate daycare. They're not. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all one video that CNN went and confronted his stupid ass. Well, I'll show y'all this. And here we go.
We're from CNN. Can we talk to you? This is MAGA YouTuber Nick Shirley. Back at a daycare in Minnesota, he alleged was a fraudulent facility in a now viral video.
People are going to say this is a left or right issue, but no, fraud is fraud. So I'm not out here trying to put a twist on things.
Shirley's viral video, released over the weekend, in which he says he's uncovering tens of millions of dollars in fraud at Minneapolis daycares run by the Somali community, was retweeted by Elon Musk and Vice President J.D. Vance. In the video, Shirley tries to open locked doors and talk to people at various daycares he claims are frauds.
Did you come during their normal operating hours when you came to visit?
I came at 11 a.m., I believe, and I also came the following day, later in the day. The point of it is not whether or not I came at the right time of their operation hours. The point is that blacked out doors, they can't give you any information. You call that number, no one answers. I wasn't trying to go inside. There should be a way for somebody to actually be able to call that number and somebody be able to answer. These aren't real businesses.
But surely you don't think a daycare should just be unlocked. You shouldn't be able to just walk into a
There should be
daycare.
a reception.
No, every daycare is locked.
And so Okay.
This
bring up a fair
fucking
point,
idiot,
but
bro.
Why can't they actually give me information how to enroll a child?
Federal law enforcement has been investigating fraud in Minnesota for several years. Both Attorney General Pam Bondi and FBI Director Kash Patel said on social media they've indicted dozens of defendants. DHS has posted multiple videos of agents they say are conducting a massive fraud investigation.
Hey, Renee.
Do you think that
Happy New
federal
Year's to you and your
law enforcement
family.
isn't enough? I mean, they would say, look, these fraud cases have been going on, but they've already done like 80 indictments. The cases have been going on, you know, for years.
Why did I show up one day in Minnesota and go to all these daycares, no children? They're receiving millions of dollars. We uncovered nearly 100 million, 110 million.
It's always one of these fucking dumbass Peckerwoods is doing this shit. It's always one of them. It's always one of them. It's always one of them. But that ain't the video I want to show y'all. The video I want to show you is this one. This one right here. This one. Show y'all this one right here.
This is ABC Learning Center in Minneapolis.
They have to learn ABC and numbers.
Director Ahmed Hassan gave WCCO a tour after finding his daycare in the national spotlight.
All right, we've arrived to ABC Learning Center.
In a now viral video, right-wing YouTuber Nick Shirley claims nearly a dozen daycare centers in Minnesota are taking public funds but not providing a service. He says ABC Learning Center is one of them, knocking on the door in mid-December.
I would like to check a child in the daycare.
Hassan says his employee didn't respond because Shirley was in a group of about 8 people, and his staff were concerned about recent ICE activity.
Is this daycare committing fraud?
No, we're not committing fraud.
Hassan showed us security footage from the same day Shirley was here. According to the timestamps in the videos, this woman takes a young child into the center at around 9 a.m. that day, about 3 hours before Shirley arrives at the door closer to the street. Within the hour after Shirley leaves, a woman arrives at the other door with a stroller. A larger family heads inside a few hours later. Tuesday afternoon, WCCO found at least a dozen children at ABC Learning Center, which is licensed with the state. Records show Minnesota officials last visited the daycare in November, noting some corrected and ongoing violations related to day-to-day operations, but no record of fraud.
What did I do? I'm just a typical human being who wants to live and do the right thing. I have kids to feed.
Umi Hassan, the daycare's current owner, believes these latest fraud accusations are political. Both she and Hassan are Somali Americans.
We pay our taxes. We do whatever we can to be a law-abiding citizen. At the same time,
They do not care. We tried to tell y'all stupid asses, but y'all went ahead and voted for this stupid fuck anyway, didn't you? We tried to tell y'all. We tried to tell you. We tried. We tried. Did we try to tell them? Did we try to tell them? We tried to fucking tell you. We fucking tried to tell you. Now you. Oh God. This is strictly political. Well, no fucking shit. We told y'all dumbasses. Y'all was steady over there. Oh, Mr. Trump. We vote for you, Mr. Trump. We vote for you, Mr. Trump. Well, y'all want to see something else pretty cool? Look whose name is down there. Paul Shirley, Brooke Shirley, the parents of one Nicholas Shirley. After they defrauded companies out of millions of dollars, then filed bankruptcy. Yikes on bikes. Yikes on bikes. Yikes on bikes. Yikes on bikes, Willie. Oh, goody, Willie. Fuck. Jesus Christ. These people are fucking trash. Trash. Oh. Yeah. Y'all know I love exposing people.
Nick Shirley's family were involved in a federal lawsuit due to concerns and allegations of fraud. This is all according to public federal bankruptcy court records. The court documents shows his mother, Brooke Shirley, his father, Paul Shirley, his aunt, Amy Hall, and her husband, Bailey Hall, were all involved in the lawsuit according to the court documents. The case centers on a health billing company that handled billing and payment processing for Jim.
Well, I'll be damned. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. I'll be. Back to you.
And health clubs across the United States. The court identifies Bailey Hall as the person who owned, managed, and controlled the company and its finances. The billing model described in the filing was simple. Collect all gym member payments, keep only 6% as a fee, and send all remaining money back to the health clubs and gyms. The court claimed that did not happen according to the court documents. Bailey Hall added his wife, Amy Hall, her sister, Brooke Shirley, and his brother-in-law, Paul Shirley, directly onto the company payroll. The court alleges they did not perform any work, did not provide services, and did not actually work for the company. Despite that, the court alleges they received tens of thousands of dollars through payroll and direct payments over time. The court alleges this money came from funds that were supposed to be returned to health clubs and gyms. Instead, according to the filing, client money was diverted to family insiders to use for personal benefits. The court filing further claims hundreds of thousands of dollars were transferred from client trust accounts to insider-controlled entities. The court alleges those funds were used to purchase and maintain properties in Washington state. The property was later sold for more than $675,000. Both Nick's parents and his aunt Amy Hall currently own multi-million-dollar properties in Utah. According to the court documents, none of the proceeds were returned to the billing company, the health clubs, or the creditors. The court documents also claims the company became insolvent, in part because of these transfers, according to the court. Some health clubs and gyms were directly impacted, were left unpaid, and became creditors in the bankruptcy case. The lawsuit alleges fraudulent transfers, insider self-dealing, misuse of trust account funds, unjust enrichment, and intentional actions to hinder, delay, and defraud creditors.
Well, ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? Thank you, Julie. Have a fun time. I gotta go change my clothes. Yeah. That's some wild shit, ain't it? The ones usually screaming frauds are usually the ones committing it, right? Like Rick Scott. Like Donald Trump. Like JD Vance. Yeah. Yeah. Like those bastards always like to scream fraud, fraud, fraud while committing it. Ain't that a bitch? That's crazy. That is crazy. Crazy work. Every accusation is a confession. They want to talk about the Somalis like they're the only ones committing fraud in America. Meanwhile, you have a whole administration right now that is nothing but a fucking pile of shit scam. That's it. Every single time. Every time, it never fails. It never fails every time. Every time, it never fails. Never fails. Never fails. Like clockwork. It never fails. Every single fucking time. Donald Trump went around this country talking about fraud, hoax, Democrat hoax. They stole the election. It was rigged. When his bitch ass was the only one trying to rig the election. He was the only one. And Jack Smith got 255 pages describing all of it. That's it. This is what this bullshit administration is. Projection and fraud. And I want to send a special fuck you to this piece of shit. Yeah, fuck you. You did absolutely nothing. You were one of the worst fucking attorney generals I've ever seen, you piece of shit. It's always some dirty old fucking troglodyte. It's always trying to protect his own. It's always. We won't get justice until it's somebody who's not beholden to racism and whiteness. Because he is. Merrick Garland is. That's the only reason why he slow walked Jack Smith's fucking appointment as special counsel. Jack Smith had him dead to rights. He could have been put Trump's ass in prison. Easy work. A special fuck you to this bitch ass nigga. Yeah. Yep. Fuck Merrick Garland. Yep. I don't give a damn what nobody says. Fuck Merrick Garland. Merrick Garland was a piece of shit. Piece of shit. They had all the evidence. They had every bit of evidence to prosecute this piece of shit. Donald Trump would have been under the jail. Y'all got to remember, the grand jury was a jury of his peers. It was a layup. Jack Smith. Jack Smith is fearless. Jack Smith was handicapped by Merrick Garland. And the only reason why Merrick Garland was only just there just to keep the seat warm. He didn't do shit while he was Attorney General. Donald Trump and everybody who conspired with him should have been in jail. Shouldn't have been no fuck. He would have buried Donald Trump. Easy work in court. Easy work. Trump knowed it. And then again, that cements my point. Donald Trump had to steal the election. He had to. He was dead. He was dead to rights if he did. Y'all see what they do? They get Elon Musk. That's why Elon Musk bought Twitter. He bought Twitter with the fucking idea that he can control narratives and control the court of public opinion. Because like I told y'all before, and I said this a billion times, the only thing these bastards care about is optics. Looking the part, not being the part at all. They don't care. Oh yeah, and fuck Eric Adams too. Zohran Mamdani, go and be great. Go and show why your view and your vision for New York City is amazing. And why motherfuckers was mad at you and hating. Yeah. Edward, Happy New Year to you, man. Happy New Year to you and your family, man. Y'all, these people make me sick. Oh yeah, Zeke girl, I'm on the job. Y'all keep me sharp anyway. And I thank y'all. I thank every last one of y'all. For real. I really do. Y'all really, 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 really are why I stay sharp. Oh, I gotta get my fuck yous for the year. Fuck Charlie Kirk. I know you're looking up to me right now, calling me all kinds of N-words, but I really don't give a fuck. Fuck you and your dirty ass troglodyte wife. Why your wife ain't taking care of your kids? Ooh, I know what I gotta do. I know what I got to do. I know what I got to do now. Know exactly what I got to do. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Y'all know what time it is. 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 Y'all know what. Hold on, let me turn this music off real quick. Let me turn this music off. Let me turn this music off. First off, fuck Donald Trump. You whiny, spineless, fat orange, disgusting pedophile of a piece of shit of a human being. Katie Vance, I hope you get trapped in a spring in a couch while you're fucking it. Pam Bundy, I hope you accidentally drop your motherfucking hair blower into a pool of water while you're standing there. I hope every ICE officer knows that since they're on payroll, they'll be easier to track down when y'all are fucking in jail. So we can send them to prison along with your stinking ass. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck you. Fuck everybody in the Republican Party. Fuck that little mini fag, fucking goofball wannabe closet homosexual Mike Johnson. Fuck Ted Cruz's nasty ass musty beard. Fuck every dumbass maggot who ever came to my channel trying to be smart. Fuck Nick Shirley, you whiny, spineless little fucking clown. Nick Fuentes, get some pussy. And fuck you too. I hope you get rabies from the first piece of pussy you ever get. Every racist in America, may you slip and fall into battery acid, into a wood chipper. The world will be a better place without your stinking ass. Everybody condoning the fact that our president is a sex trafficking pedophile. Fuck every last one of y'all too. Every Sambo, soft shoe, tap dancing, buck dancing coon. Fuck you too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Marjorie Taylor Greene, aka Dog the transvestite fucking hunter. Fuck you, bitch. Lauren Boebert. Fuck you and Nancy Mason with a fucking baseball bat with nails in it. Let's see who else we got. The Hodge twins. May y'all both get punched in the face simultaneously and y'all feel it for eternity. Terrence Williams selling fried chicken to coon for Trump. We know you gay. You can't even hide it. Erica Trump. That's her new name. Erica Trump. No, she is not Charlie Kirk's wife. She was his handler. This is the happiest widow I've ever seen in my entire life. Stop. Stop. With that dumbass look on your face. You look fucking stupid. We don't like you. Fuck you too. To everybody in MAGA world, eat a bag of dicks and choke. To every name who did something disgusting to all these innocent babies, fuck every last one of y'all. I don't give a fuck if you Democrat, Republican, Independent, Green Party, Blue Party, Orange Party, Yellow Party, Purple Party. I don't give a fuck. If you harmed a child, fuck you too. To all you stinking ass bitches who are out here trying to defend pedophilia, get fucked. Fuck every last one of you fucking pieces of shit. Next year, we're kicking your ass out of office. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Shout out to everybody in the chat, everybody in the super chat, everybody who make this channel what it is. Thank you for rocking with me this year. May you all have a prosperous new year, and let's fuck up Trump and everything this bitch ass nigga stands on. With that, I'm gone. Salute to y'all. Peace and blessings to every last one of y'all. Y'all have a good one and happy new year. And my camera is fucking dope.